2,837 calls for service in the field. That's a lot. So for 5 officers, they did a fabulous job. So just want to publicly thank the staff and volunteers for all their hard work. The focus over the last couple of years has mainly been on improving animal care and services for the community, and we'll continue to build on that foundation and improve what we've been doing. But our hope is that in 2020, we can start looking at additional community service and outreach. One thing in particular that I'm pretty fond of is educational opportunities. This past year, we had externs from both UC and NKU that came in. Today, I actually met with a career coach from one of the local high schools, and we hope that by next school year, we can develop a relationship with local high schools to provide educational opportunities and hands-on experience at the facility, not only with animals, but also with community service, public outreach, customer service, criminal investigations, so criminal justice degrees. Anybody who wants to go into those types of fields will be able to provide at least a look or a snapshot in some beginning training. So we'll be looking at curriculum and some educational objectives for each of those programs. So that's our big goal for the next year, as we can just continue to maintain the work we've been doing. So, any questions?
Good stuff. Thanks, Becky.
All right.
Jessica Ramsey, Technology Services.
Hello. First, I'd like to start off by saying thank you very much for the appointment. I'm very happy to be working with my department, though I'm sorry that Lisa has retired. If you were ever in our office during the day, you'd probably hear Lisa would never do that about 3 times a day right now. So in terms of, we have kept her values, and though her feet may be small, her shoes are very big to fill. So with that in mind, a couple of updates from us, and I'll try to keep it brief. We are seeing an increase in hardware requests, computer replacements, those sorts of things. There is actually a global processor chip shortage. I'm sure you're very fascinated to know that. And around the dinner table tonight, you can sound very smart when you tell people this. But for our purposes, what that means is that the computers that we would normally buy are often out of stock. We've had several that have been on back order for 3 months. So it's putting a delay in our computer replacements unless we choose pricier computers. So we're trying to balance off between how long we wait to replace and how much more are we going to spend for the delay. You will start seeing the schedulers that we purchased for the meeting rooms start getting installed next week. And those will allow people to go up to a meeting room and see the availability and actually go ahead and schedule right from the screen at those meeting rooms. We are actively working with the county clerk software vendor, Biz, to finish the deployment of the clerk's new records management system. We've been pretty busy with that for the past couple of weeks, helping them out with troubleshooting any issues they come up with. We are also starting our blitz for our Windows 10 upgrades. We had to wait a little while to do those because of some issues we were having with fonts. But you will now start seeing Dan from Steve Forward here every week helping us roll those out. It's a pretty slow process, so we will actually be scheduling them with different departments to try and reduce how much we bother people trying to do their job. And lastly, a couple of updates on our websites. The Civic Rec website is expected to be live mid-month. We're finalizing the testing on that now. Our new intranet, that'll be the next site we work on, and we expect to be finished with that in February. And lastly, we will be redesigning the PBA website with our new plumber. And we're starting on that now. We're doing kickoff calls, but we do expect that one to take a couple of months. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lady Jessica. I almost called you Lisa.
With you first.
Very good. Any questions? Okay, great. Roy Cox, treasurer.
Okay, I'll try to be brief. Just let the record reflect that the financial reports for December 2019 have been submitted.
That's pretty brief.
Wow, nice enough.
Okay, county attorney's report.
It's me, never.
Okay. Commissioner Swoll? Okay, Commissioner Nienaber?
Just wanted to tell Nick he's doing a great job for serving me.
And as a note, I think many of you said, that this being Law Enforcement Day, it's obviously the day is wrapping up, but for those in the field, in the room, saying thank you, and for those who might be watching us, obviously, those are jobs most of us couldn't do and wouldn't past or present. You guys are awesome, so thank you very much. And with that, we do have an executive session pursuant to KRS 61.8101B regarding discussion of future acquisition or sale of real property. We ask for motion to go